Alright guys, we're going to be going over the Redmax ebz9000 backpack blower. You guys know I got this a couple weeks ago. We did install hour meter on this. It has 16.9 hours on it. It is the frame mounted throttle. That's what we like to use. That's what I prefer to use. Um, I personally do not like running the cables, having the cable running right here and catching on things. That is a huge problem into things because I try to squeeze in tight areas and I don't want that cable snagging on something and breaking. This design is a little bit better than the Echoes because it's plastic. The Echoes, I have to change these every once in a while because they still end up breaking. And this, I shouldn't ever have a problem with that because my Husqvarna 580 Mark III is also the same as this as well. I seen Husqvarna has showed a little bit of a new version, the Husqvarna 590 BTS, and I know it's a tube mounted throttle, but it looks just like this, just orange and gray components. Overall, I want to say I got almost about 2 hours on this one tank of gas with it completely full, and that is pretty impressive for a blower, considering everything that they're making now is all electric and those only get like 20 minutes on a runtime. That is absolutely ridiculous. I'll stick with 2 hours on a runtime. Our Echoes, we get hour and 15 minutes. Not bad, but this blower has 216 or 217 miles per hour blowing force coming out of the hose right here. It blows 1245 CFM out of the hose as well, and it has those two combined together, miles per hour and CFM, 56 newtons of blowing force. As for my Echo was 48 newtons. The miles per hour is a little bit less. CFM is about 100 more. Some of you guys might be like, was it really worth it? In my opinion, I can use the Echo still, but I prefer this one. You have a lighter hose. It is a little bit shorter, so don't drag on the ground. But it is lighter, even though it's larger. And this thing was coming loose, so I just tightened it right up. Here's a problem I just remembered about, or one problem that we have with this blower. The way we hang it up on our trailer, we put the hose like this and it hangs down. This thing, the way this folds, it's supposed to flex without folding, kinking. It pops right back out once you get blowing the air right through the hose. It hasn't broke yet, thank God. So we just continue to put it like this, hang it up on the wall, and just let it hang there. We don't like to kink it up too much because eventually I'm sure it will break. And since I'm not supposed to have this blower in my state, it's going to be a lot harder to get parts versus if I was able to have this blower here. Another thing that I don't see a lot of blowers doing, I did see it on the Husqvarna new one, is this is not a sticker. Like Echo has put stickers. I don't know about Redmax. I know Husqvarna has not done stickers before, but this ain't a sticker. That's pretty cool. The paint might eventually get chipped away on it, or this color, and turn black, but it's always going to be there. Same on the gas tank. This is not a sticker. There's only two stickers on here that I remember right now. This one and ebz9000. It starts up very easy. I have seen the problem that people are talking about, or some people have talked about, where it's hard to start. I've experienced that once, and it smoothing out for the first time of the day. On Friday, actually, was bad. Thursday, it didn't die out. We started up second pull, and then it took forever for it to actually smooth out. And then finally it smoothed out and it was good. Friday, it didn't smoothen out. I let off the gas and it just completely died. And then it took a lot of pulls to get it started back up. A little bit of a frustration for this being a 2 or 3 week old blower, maybe 2.5 weeks, 2 full weeks now actually, as of Thursday. So yeah, 2.5 weeks, and for it only being very new and expensive, you shouldn't have those problems. But I know it's very new to the market, and they did change up this carburetor stuff a little bit. So I know that's where the problem comes in place. But other than that, great blower, great power, very comfortable. Probably a tad bit heavier than the Echoes, but the hose is lighter and you get more power. You get chest straps, waist straps. I use these things. I like them. I like to keep the blower snug on my back. It's more comfortable that way, so the blower's not just bouncing around and just hanging there on the straps itself. It's on supported all the way around. I like the red and the black versus like the Husqvarna's new one. I actually like this one a little better. I've never been a Redmax fan, but getting this blower, I am now kind of a Redmax fan. With the newer models, the older models, I don't like how they look. And air filter, let's see, we're gonna look at this together. Not really too dirty. First time I've taken it out since I've got this blower. I've taken that when I first got it because I was looking. Okay, that's dirty, I think. Nope. See, I didn't take this out. I don't think that's dirt, although it might be. I'm not exactly sure if this is supposed to be white. I don't think that's supposed to be white because I don't see how it got that dirty. But I don't know. I'm thinking it's supposed to be white, but I'm not sure because it's like separated evenly halfway through. So I don't think it should be white. I mean, I could always just run it underwater and let it dry out and see what happens. I try to remember how this goes. I think it's like that. Very easy. 4 little clips to lock in place. The back one's a little more harder, but get it on. See the problem? Let's see. Do the back ones first, and we'll do the front ones. It wasn't sealing up properly. That was the problem. Has this little step right here. I don't really use it. I literally just, I'll show you guys. Choke it, press it, prime it a couple times. Cool. It hasn't been started today. I know it's not even that cold right now. So it started on first pull. So most of the times we get it started up on the first pull. Sometimes it's 2 pulls. Really no more than that. The first time I ever started this blower, it took about 4 or 5 pulls, as you guys saw on the startup video. But I like it. It works good. My worker, I don't know if it's just because it's so big. He don't really like it yet. He uses the Echoes, and I'm fine with that because I like using this one because the lighter hose and everything. But yeah, it's really a well-built blower. I mean, I am seeing some of the problems to fit in tighter spaces versus like with my Echo, just because it's a wider blower, not much taller, but you don't feel the weight too much. But you can definitely tell when it's on your back that you got something pretty wide on you. And yeah, our meter was pretty easy to install. It's just wrap around like the spark plug wire and put it up here. So I had to take off all this and put it on. No big deal. Yeah, I like it. The frame's pretty strong as well. As you guys know, the Echoes have a different type of frame, and we're always wearing this out, cracking it right there, and we're just doing everyday maintenance, lawn maintenance. And I'm not sure if I'll use this blower in the summertime. I use my Echoes in the summertime, so I might use this blower in the summertime, but I'm not exactly sure. We'll just have to see this coming summer. But so far, with the 16.9 hours that we have on this blower, it's working pretty good. We like it. We're starting to get in the fall season, and yeah, this plus the 9010 together, it's just going to be a lot a lot of power going on these leaves. We notice a slight difference, so we're getting done a little faster now with having this blower. But come fall time, it's going to be even better, especially considering last fall I went solo and I've switched off from different blowers, the Echo, the Husqvarna Mark III, the 580 Mark III, and the Stihl BR800. I sold the Stihl. This replaced the Stihl. This actually replaced the 9010s, and the 9010s replaced the Stihl. But yeah, like I said, I like it. One thing that's a little tricky going from the Echo is this one, full throttle is up, idle is down. The Echo, full throttle is down, idle's up. I do think that occasionally this blower could use a little bit more idle. I'm not exactly sure how to adjust that. I would have to take this off again and actually look in there. And I can see right through here, but I don't know what. There's a bunch of screws that I see in there, and I don't want to just turn a random one. But other than that, it's a pretty good blower. Do a little walk around to the blower as well and show you guys. But I do like it. It works great.